The last part of this lecture is about cloning. Clones are exact copies of a molecule, cell, or an individual. Clones occur in nature by asexual reproduction or embryo splitting, as in the case of identical twins. So, in biology, we call clones organisms that have exactly the same DNA sequence. So, as the cell develops, they become differentiated. So, they are different in form and function. Now, in animal cells, this differentiation is a one-way process. However, since the onset of the induced pluripotent stem cells, it can be the process can be reversed. Now, cloning, reproductive cloning technologies can produce exact copy or clone of an individuals. Now, cloning in the laboratory is done by somatic cells. Somatic cell nuclear transfer. This is actually how they do DALI. So, nuclear DNA of an adult is transferred to an enucleated egg. So that means it's an egg cell, but they remove the nucleus of the egg cell, and then they substituted it with a somatic the nucleus of a somatic cell from an adult. So the egg cytoplasm reprograms differentiated DNA to act like undifferentiated DNA. Now this hybrid cell develops into an embryo that is genetically identical to the donor individual. That is how they created DALI. Now, the problem with this one, anyway, this is your DALI. The problem with this one, the SCNT process, is that the adult DNA is definitely shorter than the undifferentiated or the egg DNA. Now, why do I say that it is shorter? At the ends of our chromosomes, we have structures that we call telomeres, and these telomeres are actually these telomeres protect the chromosomes from fraying at the ends, and every round of replications the telomeres shorten. So that means that the adult DNA has a shorter telomere than the undifferentiated or the egg DNA. Now, what is the implication of that? The implication of that is that the telomeres tells us for how long or how much further can that DNA be replicated. So there is a limited time, or rather a limited number of times DNA can be replicated. Anyway, in the case of eukaryotic DNA, because eukaryotic DNA are linear DNA, unlike your bacterial DNA, which is circular, the linear DNA, every round of replication, it shortens the telomeres at the ends. Now, that means that because of the limited number of replication of the linear DNA, especially in the adult DNA, it's much less amount. There is a much less number of times that DNA can be replicated again. Now, the issue here is aging becomes an issue. Now, how do we age? We age because there are many different factors, but one of the main factors is that the cells can no longer repair itself because they can no longer replicate. The DNA can no longer be replicated. So, the cells are having a difficulty repairing. For example, damaged cells in your body, for example, you have your there's a damage in your tissues. So, in order to heal that damage, the cells in the periphery will replicate to replace the damaged cells. Now, in the case of older people, when you age, of course, since the number of times that the DNA can be replicated is limited, so as you age, the capability of your body to repair itself becomes weaker. Now, and that is the problem with SCNT's cloning, specifically DALI. DALI the ship, this is not a ship, but DALI the ship she died because of old age, even though she was technically not yet old for ship. Okay, so now this is SCNTs. So here is your egg cell. So they siphon out the nucleus from the egg cell using a micropipette. So these are dairy cows with your these are cloned, these one and these two. So these two is the cloned version of this one. Now, 20 years after the DALI the ship was cloned, SCNT still has unpredictable outcomes. So few implanted embryos may survive until birth, and many that do have serious health problems. Because somatic cells are already differentiated, and SCNT requires turning the genes for embryonic development back on, So you have, those are some of the unpredictable outcomes that you have. So SCNT has improved enough that health problems in clones are much less common today, but they are still showing up. So again, actually cloning humans is technically possible, but it's ethically improbable for now. And there must be other ways for doing cloning, because again, SCNTs have unpredictable outcomes. Okay, so until further information is known, we still not actually, most of the reason why we clone is to create new tissues, but here comes new tissues or new organs, or rather backup tissues or backup organs. Basically, that was an idea before, but again, this is ethically it's not very ethical. Okay, so the ethical considerations must also be considered in doing such cloning experiments. Anyway, that's it for this lecture. So in the next series of lectures, we will discuss about the expression of the genes.